The realm of Outworld. Ancient martial gods and combat rituals. A sleep documentary script. Take a slow, deep breath. Let your body settle into stillness. Tonight, we journey together into a realm of ancient warriors, sacred rituals, and the quiet wisdom of martial traditions. Let these stories carry you gently toward peaceful sleep. In the mist-covered mountains of ancient China, in the serene dojos of old Japan, and beneath the golden temple spires of Thailand, warriors once sought more than victory in battle. They sought harmony with the universe itself. These traditions speak of a realm beyond the physical world, a place where martial gods watch over those who train with pure hearts and disciplined minds. This is the outworld of the warrior spirit, where combat becomes meditation, and strength flows not from aggression, but from inner peace. Close your eyes now, and let yourself drift into these ancient lands. The warriors of old understood something profound. True power does not come from the fist or the blade. It rises from within, like water from a deep well. In China, the Taoist monks who developed the earliest martial arts believed that all of existence was connected through an invisible energy called qi. This life force flowed through every living thing, through every rock and river, through the stars themselves. When a warrior learned to move with this energy rather than against it, they became like water, soft yet unstoppable, yielding yet powerful beyond measure. The Japanese samurai walked a similar path. They followed the way of Bushido, a code that valued honor, compassion, and self-discipline above all else. To the samurai, the sword was not merely a weapon. It was a mirror of the soul. When they trained, they were not practicing violence. They were polishing their spirits, removing the impurities of fear, anger, and selfish desire. The greatest warriors, they believed, were those who never needed to fight at all. In Thailand, the ancient fighters who developed Muay Thai were guided by their own spiritual traditions. Before every match, they performed the Wai Kru, a sacred dance that honored their teachers, their parents, and the spirits that protected them. They believed that invisible guardians watched over those who fought with respect and gratitude. Combat was never separate from devotion. It was prayer in motion. Breathe slowly now. Feel your muscles relax, one by one. These traditions share a beautiful philosophy. The body and spirit are not separate things. They are one. When we train the body with patience and care, we train the mind as well. When we calm the mind through meditation, the body follows. This is why the ancient warriors spent as much time sitting in stillness as they did practicing their techniques. Silence was their greatest teacher. The Chinese masters spoke of Wu Wei, the art of effortless action. This did not mean laziness or withdrawal from the world. It meant moving in perfect harmony with the natural flow of things, like a leaf floating downstream, like clouds drifting across an evening sky. When a warrior achieved this state, their movements became spontaneous and free. There was no hesitation, no fear, no unnecessary effort. Everything flowed. The Japanese masters called this state Mushin, the mind of no mind. In deep meditation, the constant chatter of thoughts grows quiet. What remains is pure awareness, clear as still water. The warrior who fights from this place does not think about fighting. They simply respond, naturally and completely, like an echo returning from a distant mountain. The Thai fighters understood that every movement carries intention. Through their rituals, they transformed the arena into sacred ground. The ring became a temple. The fight became an offering. Win or lose, they left with their spirits intact, because they had fought with honor and devotion. Let these ideas settle into you like gentle rain soaking into earth. Before battle, warriors performed rituals to prepare their minds and invite protection. In China, practitioners of Kung Fu would burn incense and offer prayers to Guan Yu, the martial god of righteousness and loyalty. Legends say that Guan Yu was once a human warrior of such nobility that he ascended to godhood after death. His red face and long beard appeared in temple paintings throughout the land. Warriors prayed to him not for victory, but for the courage to do what was right. In Japan, samurai would meditate before their swords, contemplating the impermanence of life. They practiced calligraphy, painting flowing characters with ink and brush. This was not separate from their martial training. It was the same discipline expressed in a different form. The steady hand that held the brush was the same hand that held the sword. The Thai fighters wrapped their hands in sacred cords blessed by monks. They wore headbands called mongkon, which contained prayers and protective charms. Before entering the ring, they sealed themselves within an invisible circle of spiritual protection. Every gesture of the Y crew carried meaning. A hand raised to the forehead honored the teacher. A bow honored the Buddha. Circular movements honored the four directions and the spirits dwelling there. These rituals were never empty gestures. They were technologies of the soul, methods for focusing the mind and connecting with something greater than the self. Breathe in peace. Breathe out tension. Let yourself drift deeper. The wisdom of these warriors was preserved in sacred texts passed down through centuries. In China, the Tao Te Ching taught that the softest things in the world overcome the hardest. Water wears away stone. Gentleness conquers force. The martial artist who understood this truth became truly formidable, not through aggression, but through yielding. The Book of Five Rings, written by the legendary Japanese swordsman Miyamoto Musashi, spoke of the warrior's path in simple, direct language. Musashi had won over 60 duels, yet his greatest insights were about stillness and perception. He wrote of seeing without looking, of moving without thinking, of becoming so present in each moment that the future revealed itself naturally. The symbols of these traditions carry their own power. The yin and yang symbol shows two forces, light and dark, forever intertwined. Neither can exist without the other. This taught warriors to embrace both strength and softness, action and rest, tension and release. The lotus flower, rising pure from muddy water, symbolized the human potential to transcend difficulty and blossom into beauty. The tiger and the dragon represented the balance of earthly power and heavenly wisdom. These symbols were painted on temple walls, embroidered on training uniforms, and tattooed onto the skin of devoted practitioners. They served as constant reminders of the deeper purpose behind all training. Let your mind rest on these images. Let them guide you toward sleep. Today, these ancient traditions have spread across the entire world. In cities far from mountain temples, people gather to train in martial arts. They come seeking fitness or self-defense, but many find something unexpected. They find peace. They find community. They find a connection to something timeless and profound. The principles of these warrior traditions have influenced modern psychology, business leadership, and athletic training. The idea of flow state, where action becomes effortless and awareness expands, comes directly from the teachings of ancient masters. Meditation practices once reserved for monks and warriors are now studied in hospitals and universities for their healing benefits. The combat rituals of old Thailand are performed today in stadiums around the world, keeping the sacred traditions alive. The philosophy of Bushido guides countless people seeking to live with honor and purpose. The gentle movements of Tai Chi, born from Chinese martial arts, are practiced in parks and community centers by millions seeking health and harmony. These traditions remind us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. They teach us that discipline is a form of love, that patience is a form of strength, and that the greatest battles are fought within our own hearts. Now, let all thoughts of warriors and temples fade away. Let the images dissolve like morning mist. You have journeyed far tonight, through ancient lands and timeless wisdom. Now it is time to rest. Feel the weight of your body supported completely. Feel your breath moving slowly, naturally, without effort. The night holds you gently, as it has held countless generations before you. You are safe. You are at peace. You are exactly where you need to be. Let sleep come now, soft and complete, like a blessing from the ancient gods of stillness. Rest well. Asterisk. End of script. Approximately 1510 words.